and cheat codes. I just want that money like a money make. I might pop my jack and uppercut, and he up on my way. With my dough, discount double check, undisputed champ. I'ma walk inside your gym and take over. I'm new to camp. Yeah, I'm new to camp.
I'm Todd Grisham, and there's nothing quite like the Empire Fight Camp, especially at night. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tail of the tape. And first up, we have Muhammad Ali. He stands 6'3" tall with a 78-inch reach. And he'll be facing Jack Johnson. Not as big as you might think, weighing in at 200 pounds. And yes, he is the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Watch the footwork, watch the hand speed. No one does it like Ali. You're looking at Jack, the Galveston Giant Johnson, fighting out of Galveston, Texas, one of the most intimidating fighters of his era.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only three-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner from Galveston, Texas, presenting the legendary first African-American heavyweight champion. Please welcome the renowned heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Galveston Giant, introducing Jack Johnson.
Lots of hype as they will fight into the night. We're outdoors for this big main event.
You can hear the noise, you can hear the fans. I've been to many fights like this, and it's very, very eerie.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside and winning round after round.
The flat for the fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the rings off, make the rings small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
That uppercut does not score. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Both men step back for just a moment. Uppercuts are scoring. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Come
on, switch on.
Yes, I like that.
Here we go for round two. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Good counter punching. Counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Slap a match made in heaven.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Ali in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
I like that round. Good work. Don't be...
Put in the jab and then start gathering your pace and win this round.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's...
Mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. I need you to go back out there. I need to...
Doing what you're doing, the gaps will appear. Just get him.
Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off.
Beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Bury it up.
Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back to...
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give
The referee
him
calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back.
You were loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the...
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of defense here at all. We're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They figure out the combination to this safe.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Jab slightly off target. Those counter punches have to hurt. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. But somehow weathered the storm.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
That counter shot lands. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. talk about Ali in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think
Let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen.
Back at it in round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
this is one of those situations, you've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
It's been a tough round so far, it's been a tough round. What will they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Beautiful counter punch. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. How about that time counter shot? Beautiful counter shot. There's a scoring blow. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe.
Time for the 5th round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice job by him to block that jab. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The straight right just misses. You'd like to see more jabs. Good counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Ali in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
You're confident now. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out,
Let's start the 6. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Do you believe this? Stop, but that won't score. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like...
Great round. Great round.
And there's the bell for round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's a counter shot. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter. A fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
A perfect counter lands. Nice job getting that punch through. They exchange punches. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Catch and shoot. The straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Ali in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what?
Nice round. Good round.
And we enter the 8th round. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. That counter punch caught him clean. Just misses with that uppercut. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Ali in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far.
Get out there and switch it.
And we enter the ninth. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out of the way. Don't fight with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good defense blocking that right uppercut. The straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Ali in that last round.
What you doing?
I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know.
Get focused and get your mind back on the fight.
And here comes the 10th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Quick punch scores. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Oh, my word! Jack Johnson on the defense. What's he going to do to get out of this trouble? And now they're right back into the fray.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. He scores with the counter. Both men step back for just a moment. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the...
He was close to this fight, and now he won the country.
Let's start 11. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself down trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. The straight right just misses. You'd like to see more jabs. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight.
The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there.
On to the 12th. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, and there's no way they're getting up from that. It is a clean knockout. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. Are you okay? You're out of here.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.